Meme review. Meme review. Hello everyone, welcome to this special video for Cocoppa Play weekday number 2. After all, it is Cocoppa Play's 4th birthday. Yeah, woo! Cheer everyone, cheer! Cheer for all your friends, all your family, even in game, cheer for random strangers you've never met who won't take advantage of you at all. Never do that. But Cocoppa Play, it's his birthday today, and it wants to give people very special items, obviously. And that's what Cocoppa Play is known for. It's treating its players with the utmost of respect. And want to give everyone the kind of care that they want others to be treated with, obviously. So today I really want to talk about what that special gift was, and we're going to make it into a special little list where this is some things that Cocoppa Play should never do, not do at all, right? Yeah! So, Cocoppa Play, this is something that you should be wary of and never do if you want to become a horrible game. Got it? So, top 5 worst things to make your game horrible, Cocoppa Play should never do. Let's go with point number 1. Make your players feel horrible. We all love to be treated with respect, right? We don't want to be treated horribly and give stupid items or something that people aren't going to be treated with. No, Cocoppa Play do not, never. They would never do such a thing. That's some Summoner's War shit. They aren't going to treat their players right. After all, they've been waiting a month for 2, not 4s, monsters that have just been announced and released and are coming up in the next week. Oh my god, that is so special. But Cocoppa Play, they always constantly update things, they add new items. However, it's that blog post they made, because if you probably can tell from the sarcasm, it's not going to be 5 things Cocoppa Play should not do. It's 5 things Cocoppa Play should actually fix, because in that special announcement post that they made, they announced one that should have been predictable after last year's event, which was to give eyes to the first place of the club event, or Star Wars. And that seems to be a trend, and then they're probably going to do a Twitter event where they give away the other eyes as a way to say, hey, even though you didn't get these eyes, we'll be nice and give it to you. Because if you think about it, only about 12.5% of the player base will be getting that, and that's about like about 1,000 players that are going to be getting those eyes. And of course, you probably want to have a special event where people get a certain rare item. Makes perfect sense. Where only a certain number of players get it. Perfectly fine. But then you make this special announcement at the end for gift number 2, and everyone was so happy to get gift number 2. It was the most amazing gift ever, and everyone was very happy about it. Obviously, they weren't, because gift number 2 was something I predicted somewhat, which was to make an item based on how many times you've logged in or been a member. And, well, they did that, but in a very horrible way, because you see, what they did was, they said, if you play for 4 years, you get 10 play gacha tickets. And if you play for 3 years, like me, you get 7 premium gacha tickets. And if you played for 2 years or less, you got 5 premium gacha tickets. If you played for a year or less, you got 3 premium gacha tickets. Obviously, everyone was happy about that, right? Yeah, premium gacha tickets. Hey, you could save those for certain gachas you want to spend them on, right? Yeah, no, especially when you consider, how they made a welcome back package for players who haven't been playing for a while, and they made a newbie package as well, where they get a premium gacha ticket and 10 play gacha ticket and a bunch of other gacha tickets. What? That's like, what, 20 gacha tickets altogether? Oh, Cocoppa Play would never do that. Like, honestly, Cocoppa Play, what the hell is going on in your mind? And I know they made a special little note at the end saying, don't worry guys, we have more gifts coming for you. Yeah, but what about your senior players? You're treating them like horseshit. This isn't how you want them to be treated. Do you really think that senior players will continue to play after they've been treated like this? Oh, certainly. Most certainly not. Because certainly some whales will be playing. I'm a dolphin. I'll be free to say that. I'm a dolphin. I identify as a dolphin. If you call me a whale, I will punch you with my dolphin fists. Regardless, people are very upset at this, because pretty sure that even if you are new or returning, you still got these gacha tickets, which means you have a bunch of other gacha tickets you're getting on top of this. And the thing is, what they announced was that during the preview of these events was that our players who have been playing for a long time will be getting a very special item. Technically not an item, but more like a gift, but yeah, they would be getting a very special gift. Is it special? Hell no. This isn't special. Like, this is treating us like little children. And that brings me to the number 2 point, which is treat your free-to-play players with respect. Like, how do you think all these players who are coming in, playing the game, not spending any money, will be able to succeed in this game? They won't. Because, you see, a lot of the events rely on charm points, and most of the charm points you get from the events is for getting them from gachas. And you have to spend them constantly. And how many times are you going to spend a gacha? I don't know, what, like 3 times maybe? If you think about it, they only get a free play, and then you get a special gacha ticket from the event somewhere, and maybe they have enough to buy one, but probably not, so it's not going to be like they're going to be spending it. And if they don't get a very rare item or a very high cost item for charm points, they aren't going to get far in the event. That's not helping them. And the other thing is, like, a lot of them are children, and I know that most of you, my viewers, are children, because I see your comments on my board and on YouTube, and I'm very concerned because a lot of you mention your ages, but also on your profiles you put your age there, and, well, people can take advantage of you, so be cautious when you say that, because there are some very cruel people who will want to take advantage of you. And it's not saying that you're naive or stupid or anything like that, it's just people will do that. They can lie on the internet, they can say, oh man, I am a 12-year-old girl like you, when they're, you know, 40-year-old man. Just be cautious. Regardless, I'm not trying to compare Cocoppa Play to a pedophile, because if I did, I would be demonetized, and this would probably be flagged for harassment. I mean, I would never do that. I mean, not like how Cocoppa Play treats the players, right? We all treat them real. Well, sadly, they don't treat their players like this, especially their free-to-play players, and it's very hard for them to get far into the game, which makes it very difficult, because I saw some players recently say they uninstalled the game and they feel much better, and that's very upsetting, because Cocoppa Play should be a great game, especially with their gachas, which is point number 3, adjust your gachas, because the gacha is something that's crucial to many games, which is a randomizer of getting special little items, and for this game it's to attach them to your character as clothes. Well, Cocoppa Play recently added the original gacha, which was coin only. They did this for some collab gachas previously, and of course they did this for the second original gacha, but the first one, I don't know what the hell they're doing with that one, but that one is able to use tickets, which everyone was very happy for. But these are the ones, they're only coin only, and I know that maybe for a special time you could have it as a coin only gacha, but some people made some amazing suggestions, or at least predictions, at least during the 100 Prince gacha, where they said, oh, the last week you'll be able to use your tickets that you saved for, but as you still know, you can't use tickets. They're 48 hours now, you can't save them. You can't use them on this gacha, even if they do try to change it where it's like, oh hey guys, yeah, at the end of this 2-month period, you can spin the gacha using tickets. But they're not going to do that. They don't care about you. They aren't going to help us. They aren't going to treat you with any sort of love and care. They just aren't. And that's very concerning. And then, if you think about it, how are you to play this game and save for stuff? Because one, in other games I play like Love Live, you probably saw me upload a video on Love Live. If you haven't, you should probably watch it, because I saved for Ruby. I saved 200 love gems, and I didn't get her. I got freaking Hanamaru again, and that voice in the face is ingrained into my mind, because that was a very atrocious thing to do to me. I'm sorry, I need to calm down. Back to Cocoppa Play. You can't save for it. Sure, you can get some premium gacha tickets that aren't 48 hours, but what are you supposed to do? Like me, I love stars, I love foxes, I love all those type of gachas, and I try to save for them, but you know, I can't because they're 48 hours. I have to time them accordingly, but then again, you don't know the release schedule that they're going to go for. You just don't. And it's very hard for anyone to play this game if they can't save for anything. And that's something I really feel upset about, is because as a teacher, we're taught to help teach kids to conserve. Whether that be conserving energy, conserving water, conserving time, conserving anything, especially conserving money. these are a currency in the game, and you just can't do anything with them. Sadly, you just are forced to use them constantly, quickly, and well, they might help develop an addiction. That's very upsetting. And number 4 is related to more of the game aspect, because they needed to fix the bugs, the latency issues, and the crashes. Right now, Cocoppa Play is having a huge crash issue that they haven't tried to fix at all, and everyone's complaining about it. I see it on whether they be using Android or iOS. They just complain about all these crashes. I've experienced it, especially when during using like certain megaphones or necklaces or whatever for the events to get like a 2x bonus for the event points. My game crashes constantly. It's like they're doing it appropriately at the time, but they don't fix it. And the same thing with latency. Well, like latency is like more at least expected, because especially they usually happen around mostly the last hour of an event. That's when a lot of people come in to gain their point rushes to finish the event and hopefully get high up in the ranking. Perfectly sense for that to at least have latency issues, but it's not just there. It's many times. And then there's a bunch of bugs in the game. And bugs I'm just going to apply to really anything, because like there's typos, as you all have seen in my video. When I try to dub over the characters, I try to make headers or tails with whatever the hell they're saying. My first graders, they can write a coherent sentence. Cocoppa Play can't even do that, let alone spell a word correctly. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then the bugs are like annoying, because like I don't want to be banned for abusing them. I mysteriously just found, like, there is a bug out there right now where you can get an unlimited amount of rares and normals, and they aren't doing it. I had to stop myself from doing it because I got 50 extra ones, and I feel bad about myself for even doing that. I mean, I didn't realize it until about probably like 20 way in, and I'm like, huh, this is weird. I haven't gone this much before. And yeah, it was just like an abusive bug, and it happened again with the Fashion Labo, where you're able to abuse it, where you would be able to not lose any points. And people were abusing that, and Cocoppa Play did nothing about it. And it's like, what the hell are you doing, Cocoppa Play? You need to fix all these issues. Even if people report them like me, you aren't doing anything regarding it. And there's also ones where they're saying, oh, you want to trade in this item? Even though it says that this item is available for you to trade, you can't do it. Like, what the fuck? That makes no sense. And I guess this is my last point, and that is number 5. Make a Cocoppa Play great again. You see, Cocoppa Play is an amazing game, and right now it's a steaming pile of, what do you mean Cocoppa Play was never great? Says who? Well, number 5 is make Cocoppa Play great. Right now, the game is stale, it's boring, there's a bunch of bugs and stuff going on, and most players aren't having fun with it, and they are leaving and uninstalling the game. I've seen people cheering about uninstalling the game and how they feel better about it. And Cocoppa Play is just not doing anything, and they aren't fixing it, and they're just going to make more people leave after people experience how horrible they're treated in this game, and it's very upsetting. Cocoppa Play can do a bunch of wonderful stuff. I love Tinier Me, but Cocoppa Play isn't the same. Right now, the most useful thing in the game is events. And only way people can do that is to just click on stuff. Like, there isn't really any hope to competing against anyone. Like, there is a Star Wars, obviously, and that's probably the one that people enjoy the most because you're competing against actual people. But if you think about certain things like, oh, delivery events and snap contests, yeah, you just choose whatever you want. And even Fashion Labo, like, yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty obvious idea. It helps get people more tickets. But if you think about it, most of the game is picking pretty over cool and whatever the other one is, beautiful or something. They aren't picking any of those other options unless it's a misclick. Everyone's picking pretty. They aren't making like an option to fix this. They tried to, obviously. They tried changing the effing name and buttons around. That's not going to help them. They're just going to keep picking the middle button. That's not really how it is. Do you not understand game theory about how people like center on the middle most points of like whether it be choosing a character or a game or even just clicking or even just clicking a button. That's how it works. Cocoppa Play isn't really making anything fun anymore, and I'm going to continue playing it and hope that they do make it fun, especially with whatever this new event is. I am hoping to God it is Heroic Saga, but if I know what it is, they're probably going to be making it bland, where it's just boring. They aren't going to make it innovative, where they have like, oh, certain armor pieces or certain clothing pieces rather give you special stats for like saying attack, defense, magic defense, and they're all varied and stuff and have different things. Like say, oh, the blue colored ones are more for defense, while the red ones are for attack and stuff, and then have a bunch of these different stats, and then form raids with people and fight bosses. No, they're not gonna do that. What they're gonna do is they're probably just gonna make it point and click stuff. Where like, oh man, attack. Oh man, it's one turn tile RPG like Pokemon. If only one attack though, and one option to defend. Oh man, so much fun, right? I just really hope that Cocoppa Play at least listen to this. I'm hoping they listen to it because I think they are listening to it. If my prediction have come right, but then again, my prediction should be made by 5-year-olds. Really? That's not something special. And Cocoppa Play just needs to listen to their player base and figure out things to do. Obviously, my suggestions may not come to fruition, and then who knows, they may be bad suggestions. But there are issues in the game that they need to address, and they aren't addressing them. So, I don't really want to make this video for Cocoppa Play's 4th birthday, but they need to consider this. United, I'm looking at you. I am sure a lot of players are looking at you and evaluating you. I'm pretty sure this is why you aren't getting any good ratings on the Business Bureau. You aren't doing anything, you're just being lazy and just saying, oh man, I love working for Cocoppa Play. You probably don't, whoever you are, employee. Anyway, that's it for this video. Everyone, I hope you all had a wonderful time. I hope you all found this informative and entertaining. Otherwise, look forward to tomorrow's video. Or, I don't know if I can do tomorrow's video. Actually, it might be delayed because I have to go to a doctor's appointment out in Seattle. Regardless, hope you all enjoy this. Have a wonderful day, and good luck in the gachas, and I hope you all have fun at Cocoppa Play soon. Bye bye.